Mother dear, I'm writing you from somewhere in France, hoping this finds you well. Sergeant says I'm doing fine, a soldier and a half. Here's a song that we'll all sing, it'll make you laugh. We're gonna hang out the washing on the Siegfried line.
Hey everyone, Elite Golden back again with turn 14 of Operation Valkyrie, the British and French turns. So before I begin, we do have a bit of housekeeping to do. When the Americans ran headlong into, the Mediterranean through the Strait of Gibraltar, they crossed through that narrow crossing, and there's a coastal gun on one side of it that's owned by an enemy, and so it gets to shoot 3 additional times to the forcing the straight dice. I missed that, and so we had to do a little bit of rule digging and found that, yep, that is a rule, as corroborated by pretty much everybody but me. I just need to see it for myself. So, if one of these coastal gun hits does strike, I've got a bit of an interesting system on how to deal with it, but ideally I won't have to. But if I get 2 hits, oh geez, we're really in trouble then. So, well, here goes nothing. No hits. All right, well, all of that time spent looking for rules and trying to figure out a fair way to do it was for naught, but can't complain since I didn't get a hit. So, now let's get into the actual turn. Tech for the British. Improved factories is currently at stage 2, so we'll go for that. And improved construction is at stage 3, so we'll go for that. And neither of them have any bonuses, so it'll just be a flat 7 or better for both of these. First up is factories. That's a 9. Very nice. So stage 3 for improved factories, and now construction. That is an 8. So completed for that. That's 4 countries now completed for improved construction. It's pretty much every country that wants it. Super cool. All right, let's get into the turn. The purchases. The British will actually now have an extra $1. Let's see, what's the situation looking like? You know what? Let's actually just change that real quick and get 2 Marines. So here, let me real quick set this down and go grab a chip. All right. Got my chip. And there we go. So for $8, 2 Marines. For $6, a transport. And for Lend-Lease to France, $5 for the tank destroyer. Then for the Far East Command, $2 for a militia, $8 for 2 Gurkhas. Anzac, $3 for an infantry, 6 for some. Oh, I think improved construction. Anzac gets another $1. Very fun. And then $2 for a militia. We'll deal with France after a little bit. So, some combats here. The fighter from London and from southern England are each going to go 1 into A22, 2 to Picardy, 3 Alsace-Lorraine, 4 to Bavaria, along with the 2 tactical bombers, 1-2 from Paris. They're going to try to wipe out some, well, the bulk of the German Luftwaffe. And that's actually not quite it. I got to go to the other side of the board because, oh boy, got to do some reaching otherwise. So, these 2 transports that were in A22 are going 1. They're going to pick up the 2 Marines and 2 infantry, and then 2 into A6, along with, let's see, yeah, along with, well, I suppose, the fleet for protection. Also, I've got 1 ship that's going to bombard. I'm not sure if you can entirely see that because I can't really see the camera right now. There. That might be there. I don't know. kind of upside down right now, so I'll take a gander at it in a second. Yeah, pretty decent. They're going to offload, as well as the mountain infantry and militia waltzing up. And so then, should have chipped this out, but one Marine goes there and the other Marine goes here. And then these two infantry will also be getting off in Scotland. Hopefully we can take back the homeland and maybe pick up a free transport out of the deal. By the way, the bombard is going to be going on, let's see, we'll go northern England because the odds look a little worse. Then, let's take a look. Those are the two battles there. Coming on over to this side of the board. Yeah, I'm not taking great fights today, but taking the fights I have to, I think. So, the Air Force 1, 2 is going to engage the Japanese transport and the Italian fleet. Major Foe has agreed to scramble, and so we sure have a battle on our hands there. Yes, let's see. I believe that's it. And you know what, why not? Here, I gotta unchip some of this stuff now. There we go. All right. And then the last battle will be this. So 2 submarines are coming out of here, leaving 3 submarines behind. They're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and just go take some shots at that destroyer. And yep, that'll be it. All right, so let's do this. Actually, let me clear my attacking board for when I was expecting to have to roll some extra dice for the American turn. All right, let's do the Bavaria battle first, because that's pretty easy. So 2 fighters at 6, 2 tacticals at 7, up against, let's see, grab some different colored dice for all this. 2 tacticals at 5 for the defense, 1 fighter at a 6, and 1 militia at a 2. All right. So fighters are green, tactical bombers are yellow, just like my paint schemes. And here goes the first volley. 1, 2, 3 total hits. 2 are air superiority, but I mean, doesn't really matter. Oh wait, 1 air superiority hit, 1 target select, and then 1 regular hit. Okay, but not that it super matters anyway. There's only 1 land target to take a hit on anyway. So the militia and 2 tactical bombers are out of here. There, yep. And so the fighter still remains, but now let's roll this back. Hit on the militia. That's hilarious. The aircraft all miss, but the militia hits. Wow, what do you know? That's pretty good, pretty good. We'll lose a fighter. Actually, no, that's foolish. Let's lose a tactical bomber because the fighters can scramble. All right, here goes the second. Ooh, all misses. Now is Germany's chance. And a 9, they don't take it. So, we're going again. Okay, there's my 1. That's all I needed. And the last German, oh wow. The German Air Force did not show up. All right. Tough dice for sure. Lost a fighter out of the deal to a militia. That's so funny. And then 2 fighters and, no, sorry, I lost a tactical bomber. So 2 fighters and a tactical bomber come off. And now let's move on to the battle for... Let's do Scotland. Scotland's going to be a little easier. So, it's mountains, so all my guys are at a 1. You know what? I'm actually going to change the bombard to this one. Because that bombard would be nice, even though it's not likely to hit anyway. So, here's the bombard. Well, actually, no. I like the orange. Orange for the bombard. Here goes. 3. I don't think that quite hits, unfortunately. Needed a 2. But here are my 1s. There's the marine and the 2 regular infantry. Misses. And then the retaliation infantry. Misses. Going in the mountains, so I'm just going to have to keep the 1s. There's a hit, so that'll be on an infantry because I no longer take these double casualties. Here, we'll just do this. We'll do, okay, black for Germany, yellow for the Brits. Another hit. All right. I'm down to just my marine. And that kills it. All right, so all 3 of those guys die. Yep, definitely what I get for not bringing the Air Force to this fight. And now for a militia, a mountain, and a marine. We'll do this separately because that's really difficult to discern. And let me check the terrain real quick. It's actually all good. They're all just rolling the flat dice. So here is the militia, miss, the mountain, that's also a miss, and the marine, that's a miss, and then the defending German infantry, that's a 3, that hits. So the marine dies. Now it's the militia, because I think you have to take marines, like landing first, so the marine is dead. There's and then a mountain. Nope, that doesn't quite hit. The German response. No good there. Militia. Mountain. And German. Alright, this is gonna, yeah, I'm just rolling a lot of dice at this point. Militia. Mountain. German. Alright, got the colors. Militia, mountain, German. Just roll them all. Nope. Militia hits. German hits. The mountain infantry grabs the territory at a huge cost. I'll grab the flag. So, up $3 for that. The German's down $3. I'm glad I took that one of anything, because, well, it's worth $3 as opposed to 1. So, up 3, down 3. Alright, don't worry, we still have some worse battles yet. Next up, we'll just do the easy one, the Anzac one. Here's the 2 destroyers, and then, sorry, the 1 destroyer. I gotta put 1 dice back. There's 1 destroyer. And let's grab pink dice for my submarines. We can just roll them all at the same time. Submarines, looking for a 3. Destroyers, looking for a 4. 5. Miss for this, miss for everybody. Roll it again. 4 is a hit, down to 1 sub. 12 and a 6 miss. 8 and a 6 miss. 3 and a 5. All right. Should have brought more to that. That was a fruitless endeavor. A lot of dice for none of those to hit. Oh well. And then the last attack, which is the scariest one to me. 1 fighter and 2 tactical bombers going up against 2 destroyers. So yeah, that's this one here. Here, we can have a little bit of a... Sorry, I'm setting it on like the Japanese card I've got here. So, 2 tacticals and a fighter I've got set up here. 2 destroyers, a fighter, and a heavy cruiser. All right. So, here we go. First onslaught. One hit, well, all three hits, and so that's going to be the 2 destroyers and the fighter due to the air superiority. And the return volley. All of them hit. All right. The fleet survives. The fleet survives. That was a crazy fight right there at the end. All right. So, no change there. Well, a little bit of change. Okay. So we got that. Let's get into non-combat now. So, first things first. Let's just keep over here. These guys, yeah, they're feeling, oh, Grease, almost knocked the camera over, my bad. These guys are feeling pretty good about their placements, but let's move 1 infantry just back into Sydney, just on the off chance. Then moving over to here, we're gonna rail 2 infantry up, like so. And then let's move on over to this side. So here in the Mediterranean, British submarine goes 1 and joins the American contingent. By the way, all those planes flew back into Paris now. Yep, we'll do that. And yeah, I think that looks pretty good for me. Yeah, the Brits will just have to kind of take the losses on the chin, that's for sure. Definitely forced into a pretty tough position. I was moving way too fast last turn. And well, the Germans definitely took advantage of the situation at hand. So good for them, they did great. All right, now I'll just do my placement real quick. So the French Lend-Lease tank destroyer goes into Picardy. The 2 Marines go to London, of course. And then, well, I think I said I moved these guys up here. Not that it matters all that much. They just hit up there. And then in port goes that transport. And we place down there. So that's the British. There. Sorry, I'm not sure if you can see that very well. And now let's head on over to the Far East Command. One Gurkha placed in Benares, and 1 into Bengal. And the militia, let's see, what do we think about this militia? Let's also put them in Benares, why not? Moving to the Anzac. Got their trusty sub as always, 4 subs now. Infantry also into Sydney. And a little bit of backup for the victorious New Guinea forces. Quite the battle for sure. All right, I'll do collection real quick, and then we'll start France. This is turning into a bit of a longer video than I expected. So Britain collects $16. The Raj, I believe, clicks 9, but I may be mistaken. Let me count that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it may just be 6 at this point. I don't see any other territories worth anything, so let me adjust my board real quick. That's what I thought. All right, they clicked $6. Anzac. Let's see. They're at $7 as usual, and they have the $1 left over. So that is $8 total for them. Okay, done there. Now, on to France. They've got a tech roll. There's my... I lost my dice tray for a second. Alright, they've got a tech roll. Advanced mechanized. I don't know what they're going to do with it if they get it. They don't get it. Alright, good. That gives me some more time to think about what they're going to not do with it. Alright, on to their purchase. For $6, 3 militia, and for $9, 3 infantry. And they've got a fort in the place units box that they got from the Americans. And of course their trusty Foreign Legion for being a major power. So, how are we to do this? Let's see. I don't think, no, the French don't have any combat, that's for sure. But, well, unless forcing a strait is a combat, so I think I actually have to roll 2 dice, one for the coastal gun, and then one for the forcing the strait. 1 hit, so it is damaged. I got a damage marker over here. Let me grab it. There. All right. It forces the strait there. Takes a hit. And then this French sub over here in the Adriatic. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's all the French movement down here. Let's head up here now. So with the, oh geez, yeah, well, there's still some air transport problems that could arise. We're gonna back one of these tank destroyers into Paris. Consolidate just a little bit. And then let's just get into placement. Let's make it easy. So starting down here, northern Algeria, an additional French Foreign Legion as expected. 3 infantry into the major factory in Paris. Two additional militia into southern France. And 1 additional militia into Picardy. And yeah, all right, that sounds like that'll be it for me on this turn. Quite a long video, but yeah, it's a fun game. Turn 14. I'll turn it on over to Jinx for his Roman Empire turn. All right, everyone, see you later. Hey everyone, my apologies for this kind of addendum video, but I did what I always do and forget to collect income. So the French collect 9, and then they also have the fortification, which I forgot to put down. So that's just going to go over here in Paris. There, right there. And then one more thing, just while I got you here, if anyone has any additional insight, we were having a small conversation about whether or not the coastal subs could choose to not submerge and be part of that battle. Let us know. We kind of found some conflicting information and just kind of decided to roll with something, but if anyone has anything better, definitely feel free to let us know. Give us the proper insight. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Now Jinx, you're up.